Hello and welcome to Dead Man Talking. I am your host, Dead by Dewlan. Happy Halloween and surprise! Am I saying surprise because of the special holiday broadcast, or because I can currently see you? Who's to say? Anyway, I am very happy to be back haunting the radio waves, though I must admit the station seems a bit modernized. But still, I have some fun stories to share with you from the halls of this university. This is by CMU alumni Sean Robertson, who, shortly after writing this, fell to his death on a comically large flight of stairs. He will be missed. It Came Up the Stairs by Sean Robertson. Hi, my name is Damon Langston, and I'm here because, well, I don't know what to do anymore. There is something tormenting me every night at my apartment complex.
Stand comes back like
Thank you, Minute. My name is Damon Langston. I'm here because, well, I don't know what to do anymore. There's something tormenting me every night at my apartment complex. I don't know what to do, and I'm too afraid to try and confront it. My friend, doesn't believe me, and I know it's killing. I'm terrified, and I don't have much time left. That's why I'm here, I guess, to send off a final message to everyone online, so at least someone will know what happened to me. Let me start from the beginning. The very beginning. I used to live in a rural mountain town in Montana. The exact location isn't important because I am much more confident that no one would know it. It was that small. Think the size of an average high school graduation and cut it in half and then half again. That was my town's population. It was nice enough, but I'm not much of a people person and would much rather be alone than in big crowds. With that being said, I was tired of the small town life, seeing the same judgy looks every day, hearing the same "good morning, Damon" from the elderly people, doing the same pointless farm work. I wanted more. So, I did the only thing a recluse who hates people would do. I moved to a really big city. Now, hear me out. I know that seems stupid, but you gotta understand. In a big city, no one knows you. No one cares to know you. And no one would bat an eye at the things you do, or rather, don't do. I would prefer being a ghost in a foreign land than be known by everyone from the age of 5 to 95. As soon as I turned 21, I left Montana and moved to Arizona, another drastic change in climate, if you catch my drift. It was hard leaving my family, but they understood and had no inclination of ever leaving their home that had been in the family for years. They wanted what was best for me and wished me off with love and affection. I would lie if I said I didn't cry, but it was time for new things, and the city was new as it could get for me. I also had never been here before my move, so I was really going off into an unknown future. Luckily, I found an extremely nice apartment complex with a gated community, 3 great pools, not that I would ever go out there because of all of the teens and annoying children, but the neighbors were spaced out perfectly. Thick walls, too, so you couldn't hear anyone on any side of you. And best of all, a room on the top floor. The apartment itself was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath with no master bathroom. It had beautifully spacious rooms that allowed for a lot of storage or hobbies. Best of all was the open kitchen living room plan where I could set up my massive TV, all my consoles, extra comfortable couch, and my PC, with plenty more space for whatever other comforts I may need. That means being able to stay tuned into my favorite shows while cooking or doing chores. A dream come true for some. Even better than all that was the great price. A steal, really. That's something else I should mention here so you know more about me. Money has never really been an issue for me. You see, even though I worked on a farm back in Montana, I worked at a really young age and made a lot of money selling produce and such to dumb tourists who would pay anything in the world for organic food straight from the ground. People would literally sell a kidney just so their food was organic, and honestly, I don't get it. But who am I to judge off my frozen dinners? Anyway, I had a lot saved up, and that set me up extremely nicely. Less fortunately, though, I got into an accident as a tween. Rather, I didn't get into an accident while in high school. Some rich idiot driving through our small town was going too fast because he swore it was abandoned and slammed their fire truck red Corvette into my friend's old Subaru. They had extremely good insurance, and with it being such a small town, he figured he could just pay off me, my family, and my friends for the little mishap, as he put it. I didn't have a real say in the matter because I was in the hospital for 2 weeks after that with several broken bones and fractures throughout my body and being in a cast for a super long time. My friend had it worse though. He had his arm in the window during the accident, and let's just say they never found it again because of how far it landed into the fields. He's doing fine now, however. Our friendship ended shortly after that, leaving me, once again, with only my family, myself, and my only best friend in the world. I know what you're thinking now. You hope that jerk burned for what he did and got years in jail, right? Maybe even burned at the stake for some Montana cult business. Nope, he had a lot of money. Like, a lot. It was enough to pay for my hospital visit and my friends, with enough to pay for our colleges if we ever decided to go 20 times over again. That money really helped my family, but solidified my hatred for people. Not my family, of course. I get it. That was a lot of money and it really helped them out and me in the long run, but still. So, I didn't need a job when I moved here. My rent is basically covered for as long as I'm here, which, at this point, may not be too much longer. With me not working, I was free to my own devices, and not being a people person means a lot of time alone with myself, which, again, is totally fine with me. Let me catch up on my favorite hobbies of only shopping for collectibles, browsing eBay, binging the latest and greatest that all the streaming services have to offer, catching up the latest tunes, writing, reading the classics and the Reddit stories, and of course, gaming. I'm a hardcore gamer and the biggest night owl ever. If I didn't know for a fact I have a heartbeat, I'd be considered a vampire. In other words, I stay up all night and sleep during the day, if that wasn't clear enough. I'm cool with staying up all night too because the Wi-Fi's better, you get to see a lot of interesting things and characters at night from the comfort of your own home. And it's peaceful at night. Or at least, it was peaceful at night. My nights of gaming and indulging in hobbies was interrupted by something. Something that I can't really explain. Something that no one I know can explain. You see, recently, about a few weeks ago, something has been climbing up my stairs late at night. No, it's not a cat. Whatever it is big. Massive, even. The first time it happened, I figured it was nothing, just my next-door college neighbor coming home late again from another late night of partying. That has happened before, and one time he even came and knocked on my door, thinking it was his and couldn't figure out why his key didn't work. Obviously, I nearly soiled my pants when that first happened, but I just yelled through the door, "Wrong apartment!" To which he looked puzzled at the number, smiled at the keyhole, and slurred through his drunken haze, "Sorry, dude. You're the best. You should come out with me next time. I'll get you messed up." And he slammed his hand on my door one last time and stumbled back to the correct door. He never apologized when he was sober, nor invited me out, in case you were wondering. Not like I would have accepted it anyway, but it's the principle of... Anyway, I figured it was just him again, and praying to God he wouldn't repeat knocking on my door. Luckily, all I heard was the banging coming up the stairs, loud and boisterous, and then... silence. The weird thing was, I didn't hear a door open, nor close after the ascension. But I brushed it off and went back to whatever I was doing at that time. The night after that, it happened again. Then again. The guy living across from me partied a lot, I knew that, but he had never done this 2 nights in a row before. Needless to say, my curiosity was piqued, and I waited for the steps to stop stomping before I made my way to the peephole of my door. Strangely, there was nothing. The person I thought it was nowhere in sight and trying to fumble his keys to unlock his door. I thought this was strange once again and remembered looking at the time. It read 1:25 a.m. Maybe he wasn't drunk that night, just mad and rushed inside his place after running up the stairs? I wasn't quite sure and quickly forgot as I booted up my gaming PC and loaded GTA 5 for another game streak. The 5th night in a row is when things got interesting. And by interesting, I mean absolutely terrifying. I was bored and in a weird mood, so I was just mindlessly scrolling through social media and memes on my phone when I heard the roaring steps up the stairs once again. My time read 1:23 a.m. I quickly and without hesitation rushed towards my door and looked through the peephole. The light outside mine and my neighbors' rooms were flickering fearlessly that it made it almost impossible to see what was going on. Almost. Sometimes I wish it would have made it completely impossible. Through the bright flashing lights, I saw something slowly making its way up the steps and towards my landing. It was a large, hunched-over black mass that was shrouded in darkness. It seemed as if it was wearing a cape that was darkness incarnate. No light could highlight its features from head down to its legs. I say legs instead of feet because you could only see feet. Those foul and disgusting feet. They weren't human, to say the least. Instead, they looked like supersized horse hooves that had been transformed into wood. Like a tree had a child with a horse and this was its offspring. The long trunk-like legs were clearly what was making the noise that I heard as it marched up each step with great precision. There was something else that one could distinguish from it too as it got higher up the stairs. All that could be seen of its facial features from this distance were its piercing, violet eyes. They had no pupils or white or black or anything. They were just a radiant, bright violet that stared blankly in front of itself as it moved higher and higher. As I stared in disbelief at what I was seeing, I could make out a new noise that I didn't remember before. The creature hummed as it took its powerful steps. It seemed like it was in pain with what it was doing, but strangely that it liked it too. The mixture of all of this pain just made this thing even more unnatural. I kept watching in horror as it made its way all the way to the final step and put its massive feet on the 3rd floor landing. It paused momentarily, staring straight forward, humming all the while a haunting melody. The lights still flickering all around its shadowy form. Then it started moving again silently towards the open breezeway between mine and my neighbor's apartments. Like I said, it moved silently down that corridor. The prior noise it made up the stairs was non-existent. Then, just as quickly as it had come, it was gone. The lights too were fixed and lit how they should be on a normal night. Even after it left my line of sight from the peephole, I was still glued to the spot, unable to break my gaze at what I had just witnessed. My mind was racing with a million questions, just like I had run a marathon and my eyes blinking spastically as if it had been a trick of the mind. When I finally regained some sense of composure, I did what any sensible person would do. I made sure the door was locked, grabbed the biggest piece of furniture I could find and blocked my front door, and then grabbed the second biggest piece of furniture I had and locked myself in my bedroom with it. I knew I couldn't call the police. What were they going to do? Tell me I'm crazy and should go back to bed? No way. Besides, what would they do? As far as I could tell, it disappeared into oblivion. I decided to call the only person I could think of and my only friend, Jared. When I picked up my phone to dial his number, I noticed the time, 1:30. Jared and I's relationship is a long one that goes way back. We've been friends since I was a wee lad back in Montana. He was my closest friend and, well, my only friend that stuck with me through everything. It wasn't that I wasn't popular, but, as I said before, I'm not a people person. All the friends I've made throughout the years either got sick of me or I left them. However, he broke through my hard exterior and made me gain some faith in people. For some reason, we stuck together since then, and I've never been more thankful for another human being making contact with me in my life. Especially now. He helped me with a lot of the firsts and has always had my back through thick and thin. So, of course, I would go to him with this problem and see what he could do. The thing about Jared, too, is that he's not like me. He doesn't stay up past the witching hour during work week, nor sleeps all day like some vampire wannabe. It is crazy that we've stayed friends this long into our late lives when we only talk for maybe a few hours to a few minutes a day. Longer on the weekends, I guess, but that's when we would be able to game together, which I always looked forward to. So I knew well and good that calling him at this time in the night would get no answer, but I can at least convey how terrified I am with what I just witnessed. The phone rang and rang until finally the voicemail begins. "Hey, you've reached Jared. I can't come to the phone right now because I'm probably sleeping, working, or being a social butterfly and not glued to my phone, you sheep. Anyways, please leave a message in tone and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Unless you're a scam. Like, seriously, why all the robocalls?" Jared, I'm freaking out, man. I need your help here. There's something outside my apartment. I just saw it walk by, and I'm scared out of my mind. I don't know what to do and barricaded myself in my room. I don't think it can get in, but I am not taking any chances. Please help me. I cried into the phone, speaking without taking a breath. I anxiously stared at my phone, hoping that some miracle would happen, and he would be able to up and call me back, but he wasn't. I stared at my dresser that had been shifted to make a barricade for the door and waited for something, anything, to happen. I've seen enough horror movies and read enough stories to know this was the moment something bad would happen. I would hear a loud crash of the first defense being torn down and then banging on my last hope until the monster would come in and rip me to bloody shreds in tiny pieces so the police would have no clue who I was and chalk it up to a freak bear attack in the big city. But that never happened. There was no dramatic climax of that night that led to my demise. Instead, it was quiet. The quiet was so much worse, though, because that meant it could be anywhere in the complex, and I'd have no idea. I must have passed out sometime that night because I woke up around noon with the rays of light from the sun breaking in through my curtains. I'm never awake at that time and normally always have my curtains drawn to avoid this, but adrenaline must have overtaken me. I was still exhausted at that time and felt like garbage for sleeping all night when I'm normally awake. My mind immediately raced back to the events of last night, and my body stiffened up even tighter than it was. That thing. I dove for my phone and saw 8 voicemails and 21 missed calls from Jared. I called him back without listening to the messages, and he answered after a few rings. "Dude, what is going on? Are you okay? I'm at work right now, so I can't talk for long, but your calls freaked me out this morning. And what are you doing up? This is like your midnight." I don't know what's going on, but I'm freaking out. There's something wrong with this place and tormenting me. It's a monster, I wailed at him through the phone. He sighed. "I'm sorry, a monster?" I could hear the sarcasm and speculation in his voice. "Yes, a monster or some denizen of the night. I saw it this time. It's what's been making all that racket I've told you about. I've always just assumed it was my imagination or neighbor or some freak Maine Coon, but this time I saw the thing." He sighed, louder and more drawn. "Okay, yeah, I gotta get back to work and the real world. I'm glad you're okay and you weren't killed or whatever, but I think you're just watching or reading too many horror stories and should lay off. Watch some cooking shows or some David Attenborough documentary, okay? Also, get some sleep, man. I'll call you tonight and check on you." And that was it. He hung up on me. My jaw was to the floor with what he said. He didn't believe me? My best friend in the whole world didn't even believe me. I was filled with an awful cocktail of anger, hurt, and despair, fear. A drink that did not go down well. With that, I threw my phone on my bed and watched it bounce one big time and hit the floor with a loud thump. I then began tearing down the makeshift wall of self-defense and made my way to the kitchen. All I wanted was more sleep and to forget what had happened, so I did what any responsible person would do at 12:15 in the middle of the day, and I took 4 ibuprofen, 2 long pulls of bourbon, an emergency drink, and a melatonin. I then made my way back to my fortress of solitude, closed those curtains, and passed right back out. My cocktail of health must have worked because I didn't wake up at my normal time when the sun goes down, but instead I woke up to loud banging again at 1:18 a.m. I immediately started sweating and even whined out a little squeal. I slowly made my way to the front door. It was still pressed with everything imaginable, but I was able to move some things away as quickly and as quietly as possible to at least see out the peephole. To my surprise, there was no monster. Instead, it was my lumbering buffoon of a neighbor who must be coming back from one of his late-night benders. He took each step with long, drawn-out steps that slammed when they made contact. It was clear he was focusing on trying not to fall down, or up, the stairs. He clumsily made his way to the landing and immediately expelled the contents of his evening onto the floor, and of course it slithered towards my door. He, in a drunken haze, noticed the error of his way and started making his way towards my door. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I might have left a present. I'll swear I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up. He strenuously laughed out, trying to articulate his words in a non-slurring fashion. Of course, he started knocking on my door, trying to get some reaction out of me, when suddenly the lights started flickering again, and that same loud, elephant-like stomp started their ascent. Except this time, I wasn't the only one witnessing it. At first, he didn't pay attention and just kept screaming at me through the door in a drunken, apologetic manner. I screamed for him to turn around, swearing at him. That got a response, and he slowly looked up at the light above my door, flickering in strange and odd intervals. What the... He started as he turned around and saw it. The creature that always faced forward was now on the landing and staring directly at him, and subsequently me, through my tiny spy hole. Those piercing violet eyes looking through both of us as if we were merely husks. My neighbor screamed and started pounding on my door more ferociously than before, his apologetic drunk demeanor now a sober, pain-stricken plea for safety. I couldn't help but scream too as I watched the thing take one slow, methodical step at a time towards him. Despite how slow it was going, it broke the space between itself and my neighbor in no time. I tried pushing aside the heavy items in front of the door with the one hand I had as I stayed glued to the hole. I knew I couldn't save him. Even if I did, we'd both just be dead. I wish now that I'd just opened the door and faced the horrors so I wouldn't have to live with what I saw next. Through the peephole, I saw my neighbor turn around and press his back into the door as hard as he could as the thing lumbered over to him. My neighbor started sliding down out of the sight of my field of view as the thing's eyes never left him for a second. All the while, those lights flickered faster and faster. Finally, it was in front of my door, directly in my sight, and over my now doomed neighbor. Through the flickering, I finally saw an outline of its face, though it was blackened out like a dark night with no stars. I saw a vague outline of a smile. Rows and rows of sharp, yellowing teeth shimmered in the flickering lights like fireflies lighting up a forest in the pits of hell. In a flash, those teeth opened and the lights went out as if it dove for him. The screams and pleas of fear turned quickly into cries of anguish and unimaginable pain, followed by squelching, ripping, and squirting of God knows what. The pounding against my doors began to become softer and lost all of the strength as the cries died down and the ungodly eating noise picked up in volume. As quickly as it began, it was over. I was left in silence and still darkness as the feast ended. The flickering resumed, but something was different. My once warped vision of the peephole was now covered in a reddish haze that made things look even more distorted than usual. I was shaking and pressing my face even harder into the door as I tried to make something out, anything, to tell me what happened. When finally, something cleaned the lens. A long, grotesque green tongue licked the lens and cleared my line of sight as the creature finished every bite of my once drunk acquaintance. After that, the creature began making its way back towards the landing and down the hall it always goes down every night. Except this time, it just stopped before it passed my vision and looked dead at me and right into my eyes. Those violet eyes assaulted me with malicious intent, and though it was far away, I swear I saw it smile as it lifted a short, slender, slithery arm and waved like a princess would at Disneyland. Then it was gone in a flicker of lights. So, that is why I am here, writing this to anyone on the internet who cares or is curious as to what happened to two men in the local apartment building. I'm sure the papers will chalk it up to they just left or something stupid like that, but this is the truth in its brutal entirety. Those events happened last night, and I know it is coming for me tonight. I put everything I own against the door except for a little narrow gap so I can see the peephole. I'm sure all those items aren't going to do any good. This thing isn't human. It isn't even from this world, I don't think, but who knows? It doesn't matter anyway. My clock reads 1:23 a.m. The pounding started up again for that slow climb up the stairs. I know I can't run. I know hiding won't work. I know the police wouldn't get here in time even if I called them. I could see the lights flickering brighter and more ferociously now than ever before through the trim of my door as the light rays blare through the randomly stacked furniture. I got up to look out the peephole, slowly and carefully as to not make a sound. Instead of the bright, flickering lights, all I see is a bright violet. That's all the paper says. Sean, I had no idea.
Dad, did you get the milk yet? We are running low and the ghosts keep attacking the postman.
Okay, well... Hang on, this reminds me of an article I found online. Tall figures too large to fit in rooms, too terrifying to make out facial features. Where is it? Yes, okay. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Honestly, I never wanted to relive this part of my life again, but something has happened that has forced me to do so. I don't even remember much, but the entire part of my life when the event happened seemed like a blur, like it wasn't even real. For the longest time, I even thought I had dreamt it up, or maybe I knew it was real, but refused to entertain the idea out of fear alone. I was a fool to think I could have just erased something like that from my past. It looks like my past has finally caught up with me. I'm going to recall my experience from when I was a child. I'm going to try to remember as much as I can, but like I said, much of it is a blur. This surreal experience terrorized me for 3 years of my life, beginning when I was just 7 years old. I call this experience The Blue Man by Riley Vanderlip. Everything began with a door. One night I would go to sleep tucked behind my big pink and purple bed sheets, my blue nightlight in the corner of the room illuminating the closet door that I was always so afraid of. I dozed off to sleep after my parents kissed me goodnight, and nothing seemed amiss. I had quite a vivid dream that night. Usually dreams are forgotten quite easily. You remember them for a few minutes upon waking up, and then they fade away, never to be remembered again. There are only a handful of dreams that stand out enough to be remembered, and this was one of those dreams. I remember sitting in a field, similar to the wheat field behind my house. I was wearing the same pajamas I had on when I went to bed. It was dark out, heavily overcast, and the wheat around me seemed to flow steadily in a slight but calm wind. I remember how deathly silent it was. In the middle of a field, just a few feet in front of me, sat a single black wooden door. A knock came from the other side, 3 knocks in succession. Puzzled for a moment, I stood up and slowly walked over to the door. I peeked around the door frame, confused as to why someone would knock on a door with no walls separating the other side. Nobody was there. Another knock echoed through the field. 3 more quick knocks with a voice following this time. The voice was calm and soft like the wind. yet at the same time, it made me uncomfortable. "Hey," spoke from the other side, slightly muffled behind the door. "Can you let me in? It's cold out here." That was all the voice said, and without thinking much about it, I touched the black doorknob and turned it slowly. As I watched it, the black door slowly opened. Cold air blasted in from the other side. The once still and quiet field was hit with a rush of cold air. I stumbled back a few feet as chills rippled down my spine and the crops of wheat shook. As the rush of cold and violent air subsided and the field once again grew still, I saw as the open door had nothing on the other side. Nothing but the other side of the field with the same overcast sky. That was when I pulled from my dream. I woke up in my room. I remember being very cold despite being tucked under my sheets. I turned over to see my alarm clock. The sunlight from the morning sky peeked outside through my window and hit my face. I sat up and quickly noticed that my bedroom door was open. I had sworn my parents closed it the night before after tucking me in. They always did. If only I had known then what I had unintentionally let into my life. Nothing much of significance would happen that day. I would go to the kitchen and meet my parents, and they would make me some breakfast before sending me off onto the school bus. My mother would make an offhand comment about hearing my door slam open during the middle of the night, accusing me of being awake way past my bedtime. I wouldn't think much of this until later. I would go to bed the next night, same as usual, and make a mental note when my parents closed my bedroom door this time. Feeling reassured, I would pull my blankets up to my neck and stare at the ceiling until I grew sleepy. Except, I couldn't sleep that night. Something would catch the corner of my eye. My nightlight quickly flickered as if something had walked by it. I sat up and studied my closet. It was cracked open ever so slightly. I narrowed my eyes to adjust to the darkness and saw the nightlight had illuminated someone sitting inside my closet, peering out of the tiny crack. My heart sank and my blood turned cold as I stared whatever was in the closet in the eyes. I felt paralyzed and was unable to move, to even scream. The closet was slowly pushed open, and whatever was in there revealed itself, illuminated from my blue nightlight, was what looked to be a man. But I knew instantly it wasn't human. It resembled a man, but something was off. Its face was over-exaggerated in every way possible. Its eyes were human, but they were too big and wide. I don't remember ever seeing any eyelids, and its pupils were far too small. Its nose was long and pointed, and its hair was dark and slicked back. Yet the feature that stood out the most was its smile. It was permanently smiling, mouth reaching from ear to ear, and I could have sworn it had far too many teeth in its mouth to be human. The creature slowly stood up, never breaking eye contact with me, and never losing that cursed smile. As it stood, it reached the top of my closet and had to hunch over. My closet door was over 6 feet tall. I knew instantly its size was not of a normal man's. Still illuminated by my blue nightlight, the creature then began to wave its arm forward, as if motioning me into the closet with it. I didn't move a muscle. Instead, I stayed paralyzed in my state of shock, staring the creature in the eyes the entire time, terrified to look away. It continued to motion forward, never letting up. It stood still with the same arm motion and the same facial expression for so long it began to resemble an animatronic. Everything about the creature's appearance was surreal, bordering on real and dreamlike. I don't remember how long we stared at each other for, but I remember blinking one moment, and upon opening my eyes, it was gone. My closet door closed. I didn't sleep that night. I was too terrified to even move from my sitting up position. I kept staring at the closet until the morning sun once again hit my face, and even then, I didn't leave my bed until my father came to get me up for school. I knew I would have to sleep eventually, but I was scared to let it out of my sight. Unfortunately for me, the creature would return again that night, and the night after, and the night after that. I was stuck with it as it invaded my room every single night for 3 years. My 7-year-old mind began referring to it as the Blue Man whenever I would see it, for the simple fact that it appeared blue through my nightlight. Perhaps there was more to why I called it that. Maybe it was because it brought me an overwhelming feeling of grief, angst, and sadness throughout those 3 years. I didn't feel like myself. I felt like a zombie. Looking back at it as an adult, I don't remember much of anything in those years, except for my experiences with the Blue Man. The next night, I would hesitantly go to bed, begging my parents to stay and wait for me to fall asleep, telling them that I didn't want the Blue Man to come out of my closet again. They did what all parents would do when confronted with a monster in the closet story. They told me he wasn't real and to go to sleep. They left my room after tucking me in like always, closing the door behind them. I took in a deep breath and stared at my closet, anticipating it to open once again. But it never did. I almost got some sleep that night, but the Blue Man didn't go anywhere. Instead, he just showed up somewhere new. I turned away from the closet for just a split second to see him hunched over in the dark corner by my bedroom door. The back of his neck touched the ceiling. He locked eyes with me once again, and slowly began moving towards me. As he moved out of the dark corner, he changed from a dark silhouette to a blue figure once again. He moved like a puppet on a string. His legs and arms moved unnaturally, like they were being controlled by something. As he moved, he wheezed like a heavy smoker, like something was closing off his airways. He limped his way over to me while maintaining that same wide-eyed grin, all the way until he made it to my bedside. Once again, I couldn't scream, move, or do anything. I stared the Blue Man in the eyes until finally, my lack of sleep the night before caught up with me, and I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer. I fell asleep as he watched me. I had a horrible dream that night. I found myself in the wheat field once again, still winds in the same overcast sky from before. Except this time, instead of a door in the middle of the field, lied an old oak tree, with a single noose hanging from it. The winds once again picked up, and in the blink of an eye, a man appeared with the noose around his neck. His lifeless, pale body swung back and forth in the wind. I looked away in horror and curled up into a ball in the middle of the field until the wind stopped. I heard footsteps coming closer to me in the field, but I refused to look up. It was when I felt something wrap around my neck that I woke up in a panic. It was morning, daylight once again hitting my face, but my room once again felt cold. I had trouble breathing for the first few seconds. My chest felt heavy and my neck felt hot. I looked around my room to find nothing. The Blue Man was gone. Once I regained my breath, I did what every small child would do in that situation. I began to scream and cry until my parents rushed into my room to comfort me. As they sat by my bed and tried calming me down, I'll never forget the look on my mother's face as she caught a glimpse of my neck. She quickly placed her hands on my neck and showed my father. They looked confused, then panicked. My mother called the doctor's office that day, apparently. I had a noticeable bruise around my neck, wrapped all the way around like a ring. My parents took me into the doctor's that day, and I remember how exhausted I was. I don't think my parents got many answers from the doctor. They seemed to leave pretty disappointed and with more questions than answers. I remember that night, my mother would sit by my bedside until I fell asleep. It was comforting knowing she was there by my side. I felt like the Blue Man couldn't reach me if she was there, but that feeling didn't last long. I dozed off to sleep, but I woke up in the middle of the night to find that she wasn't there. I panicked. She must have gone back to her room after I had fallen asleep. I looked around my room with sharp and panicked movements, terrified to find the Blue Man again, but he wasn't there. I took a deep breath, mentally preparing myself to leave my room to go find my parents. I swung my legs off my bed, and when I looked down at the floor, I saw his face, looking up and smiling at me as he lay under my bed. I threw myself back under my covers and covered my face. I heard him slowly pull himself out from under my bed and stand up, all while making those disturbing, wheezing sounds. I knew he stared down at me the entire night, but there was nothing I could do about it, and I was too scared to turn around and look. This continued for so long, and I just forced myself to get used to it. I noticed the blue man would never make physical contact with me when I was awake. He would just stare, always in different places of my room, so I could never anticipate where to find him next. My sleeping was on and off. Some nights I would be too terrified to sleep, but on the nights when I couldn't take it anymore, my eyes would grow too heavy, I would lose the staring game, and I would fall asleep, leaving him to give me awful nightmares. The nightmares would happen every night. There were too many to remember all of them. Most of them were pretty similar, and they all had the same theme: asphyxiation. Sometimes I would be in the wheat field witnessing a man hanging from a tree. Sometimes I would be so deep underwater light couldn't pierce through, and I would watch myself drown. And other nights I would watch myself get buried alive. Every time I would wake up out of breath and the bruises on my neck fresh. The bruises never went away in those 3 years. In fact, they got worse. The bruises would only appear around my neck. After a few weeks, my parents would begin fighting. They would scream at each other day and night, pointing fingers at each other. I was too depressed to care. I was inexplicably sad for a reason I cannot describe, too depressed for any normal 7-year-old to be. I just felt tired, weighed down from the constant visits from the blue man. He felt like a never-ending sickness. Every time he would visit, I would grow terrified. That fact never changed. But I no longer dreaded his visits. I just got used to being terrified every night. I would wear shirts that covered my neck at school, but I must have not been able to hide it very well. Child Protective Services arrived at my house one day to take me away. All I knew at the time was that I had to stay with my grandmother for a little while, and I wasn't allowed to see my parents. Even at my grandmother's house, the blue man followed. Same as before, he would appear in my room late at night, once everyone else in the house was asleep. Sometimes he would hang from my ceiling, right above my bed. Sometimes it would be back in the closet, and sometimes he would even be outside of my room, staring in through the bedroom window with his face pressed up to the glass. 3 years of my life was characterized by being in hospital waiting rooms with constant examinations, yet no answers. I was too depressed to care about what was happening to me, and I never really spoke of the blue man to anyone. Doctors, Child Protective Service agents, teachers, everyone would ask me questions, but I would always shrug my shoulders and ignore them. My parents and grandmother could barely recognize me anymore. I had gone from a normal little boy to one who had a constant thick cloud of sadness hanging over them, and a ringed bruise around my neck that never went away. I could only imagine how scared everyone was for me. But it all ended when I was 10, seemingly random. Perhaps the blue man grew tired of terrorizing me? It ended just how it began, with a black door in the middle of a wheat field. One night, as I dreamt, I found myself sitting in the field again. I stared at the door. It was wide open with cold air rushing in. I stood up and walked closer towards it. The air pushed against me and made it difficult to move forward. I reached my arm out to close it, but before I could touch the door, it slammed shut with such force the field around me shook from the impact. The cold air abruptly stopped, and I woke up to the alarming sound of my bedroom door slamming shut. After that, the blue man never visited again, and over the next few weeks, my bruise would disappear, and along with it, the overwhelming weight of grief and sadness. Just like that, it was all over. There was nothing significant about the day the blue man left, it was just random. I still, to this day, do not know what caused him to leave, or to enter my life in the first place, for that matter. It is now the year 2021 when I am writing this. I am now 31 years old, a young father with a son of my own, Isaac. He's 5 years old. I had all but forgotten about the Blue Man, pushing it out of my mind out of pure denial that it happened. However, last night, I was forced to come to terms with reality, that the Blue Man is real. I was working from home, writing up a report my boss wanted in by the next day, when I felt a tug on my sleeve. I looked down to see Isaac. He looked as if he wanted to tell me something. I picked him up and placed him on my lap. "What's up, buddy?" I asked. "Hey," he questioned. "Have you seen the Blue Man?" "Excuse me?" "The Blue Man. He told me that's what you called him. He told me it was cold too, so I let him inside." My hands were shaking as I parted his long hair away from his neck to reveal a slight red ring beginning to appear around my son's neck. Well then, that doesn't seem to get us closer to any answers, so I will instead opt to ignore this, and pretend as if it is not an issue. I have returned Sean's manuscripts to the caution tape, and I have decided of my own volition to never visit that corridor of the radio station again. I suppose the only thing left to say is thank you for listening, and happy Halloween. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome. Happy Halloween. How are you doing? Nice to see you. You may remember me. I do things on occasion. Like play scary games after reading spooky stories real late at night. Oh, real late at night we are playing. It's a great time. It's a great time here. We're not done. We're not done. We're in fact just getting started. It's a good time. I'm happy you're here with me on this spookiest of days. I did laundry and everything. It's going to be a good time. But I think it's more important that we go ahead and put a costume on. So, we are going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted on the VR. Am I looking forward to this? Not particularly. Am I going to anyway? You bet your sweet bippy I am, so. Yeah. Oh, I need to put that chat box on. There you go. Because we're streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. You look like the Blue Man. Hey Google, make my strip light blue. That is not a terrifying blue at all. That's not terrifying at all. If you got your package, you've got some costume accessories in there. Oh, how fun. Hi, Ainsley. How you doing? I do have your package, actually, Kaz. It's right there. I will be opening it for a video, though, so I hope you forgive if we don't see the accessories today. Yeah, so hope you guys liked the scary stories. I haven't read scary stories in a long time. We do, however, have the pumpkin spice candle finally lit. That's right, everybody. Dark blue would work better. Hey, Google, make my strip light dark blue. That is better. It's scarier. But hey, Google, get spooky. You can never go wrong with the red. So we're going to try and set up Five Nights at Freddy's VR. It's going to be a great time. I figured, no worries. Thank you, Kazback. I do have the package, though, and it looked great. I did not write the stories. The first story was from a friend of mine from college. His name is Sean. And the second story was a creepypasta that was written last year that I found on the creepypasta forums. So, yeah. That was a scrapped episode from last year's Dead Man Talking. The radio was having too many issues, and I recorded it 3 times, and the radio just kind of kept messing it up. So I decided to scrap the episode and save it for a Halloween special. Hooray. There you have it. So, I'm going to go snag the VR headset, and let's see, who should I dress up as for this? We could do Mario. We could do the eggplant. I don't know if I want to do the eggplant. I do want to start writing spooky stories. Yeah, that would be fun. It wasn't live. It was live. I just did it. I tried to record it, like, so when I broadcast on the radio at the university, you record it simultaneously, but the recording software kept bugging, and so I just scrapped those. That, what I just read, was live. Might draw around and mess a little bit of those fools. Perfect. Mario. All right. Or, I mean, I guess I could also just be in the Scream like, I have a Scream shirt and the flannel. That's spooky, right? Maybe I'll just stick with this for the VR stuff, since the mustache is going to be super uncomfortable. You do the Spirit Halloween Twitch streamer costume all the time. Start with Dewlan prevailing. Oh, God. We'll just stick with this for the Five Nights at Freddy's thing. And then we'll do. Start with Dewlan prevailing. Cowboolin. Cowboolin could be a good one. Oh, God. I don't know. I have an Arthur Morgan costume, but it's a little tight. Anyway, we'll come up with an idea, and then I'm going to put on some socks, because you little gremlins can't be trusted with seeing my feet, and I'll be right back. Time to set up VR. Woohoo, spooky. Okay, hi. I'm back now. I have, the goggles are right here, but, you know, this trench coat is huge. This is gonna suck to play horror games in. Okay. You make a costume on the fly out of whatever's in your room. That actually sounds like a fire idea. And then, like, I have to, dude, maybe I can talk to, like, a thrift store downtown and, like, get a time when there won't be other people in, and I do a stream where chat picks out random, like, clothing items, and I, like, make a costume out of it or something. I don't know. Okay. All right, time to boot up all of the different things you need to have VR work. We're gonna make this FNAF, and I'm gonna go ahead and change the category to Five Nights at Freddy's. Help wanted. There you go. Updated. Perfect. And then Steam VR. There's so much that goes into making this good, you know? Oh, there it is. Cool. How's everyone's Halloween so far? You having a good one? What's everyone dressed up as? I went as Arthur Morgan this year. Stash is looking extra French today. It's the trench coat. It really brings out the baguette nature in me, you know? Okay. Let's see if I can figure this out. On the fly. We're doing it. Should I have prepared this a little bit beforehand? Probably. Am I going to? You know I'm not. All right. Okay. All right. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? No. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I need to do this. One sec. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Do I look stupid? Oh, I look so dumb. I would call it like cigarettes and wine. I do like wine. Not much of a cigarette guy, but boy howdy, let me tell you. Big wine guy. All right. Okay, and then is this a thing? Can I do this? Can I pop out chat? You want wine? That's such a bad idea. Chat, should I drink and play horror games? Absolutely. I would love a glass of wine, please. That'd be that sounds so dangerous. I love it. All right. Not to alienate my my YouTube chat, but Twitch allows me to pop out this chat, which is great for VR. So I'm in fact going to do that. You don't want to look like a wine guy? There's lots of good... You don't look like a wine guy? There's lots of good wines near Wyoming? Yeah, there's lots of good wines in Colorado. You nicknamed Merlot because he whined all day long? That's so dumb. Oh, I love it. Okay. I can hear Courtney clamoring in the kitchen because she heard I wanted wine. That's so funny. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I can get this to work. So if I do this and move it to this, that should now be, yep, that is now being detected through my Oculus. Oh God, where's the Halloween music though? There it is. I'm gonna pause you. This is very hard to control with the headset on. Okay. Oh, it's time for wine. Oh, it's time for wine. Woohoo! Wine? What? That's huge. Thank you. Oh no, that is so much wine. This is spooky. Yeah, I don't see this going poorly at all. Okay, so now I unplug these and I plug them into this. All right, the chair gets moved. It's so scuffed the way I have to do this, but honestly, you kind of got to respect the grind. You have to respect it, right? Right, chat? Right? Please respect me. Oh, I'm not wearing my headphones. Oh, no. This is a terrible sign of things to come. Okay. So I've got this, and now I'm going to try and redirect it using the Oculus controllers to get into VR on stream. Perfect. Okay. Can you see me okay? You can see me just fine. Can you hear me? I'm going to move the mic a little that way. It's directional, you know? I don't know why I'm asking. It's not like I can see chat right now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Whoa, oh God, okay, easy. So just a heads up, the stream is going to lag for a second while I set this up, but that's okay. I can see you seeing me. That looks so interesting. If you're really going for a Halloween theme, you'd be drinking that wine from a pumpkin. The only thing I can think of is that Clarence is here. Or not anymore, he's not, but God, that was yeesh, you know? Okay, where is Twitch chat? I'm gonna grab Twitch chat. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not how that works. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try and get on the game, and then I'll add it to the chat. Okay. Jack, me boy. Oh, Jack. Yeah, Jack is currently right there. Jack had a little bit of an accident. Jack was held up by string. So. Okay. How to game? I would like to play game. There we go. Okay, Steam VR. I have this opening up. Where is it? Hello? Steam VR, where are you? Okay, here we go. I'm confused. Okay, I can do this. No, don't you worry, chat. I got this. I know how to do this. I definitely know how to do this. No, don't quit that, please. I need you. Store, life, explore. Yes. Perfect. So now I just need to boot up Help Wanted. Where is the game? Please, I need the game. Oh God, this is so scuffed. I'm so sorry, chat. Let's see. What if I do this, and then I boot up? Where's my? Yeah, there it is. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Play in VR. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Once it loads, we'll be in. I want you to make sure that like we can that y'all be able to hear everything and stuff, but okay. It's loading in. So it'll probably lag for a second here. How's everybody though? How are you guys doing? You guys having a good time? Good fun times? Okay, it's loading in. Once it loads up, I'll pop y'all in the VR. It'll be a great time. It'll be a great time. Trust me, okay? You know it'll be fun because I'll be drinking. Oh god. Okay, yeah. It is just give me a sec. I know it's probably lagging so hard right now. I'm just gonna let it do its opening sequence, and then we'll go from there. Okay. God, everything is breaking right now. Just okay. I'm sorry. I'll stop touching things. Oh, this is going so poorly. Well, I'm going to try and quit out of this and we'll try it again. Okay, we're back now. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm just going to not touch anything. Just let it do its thing. Wow, they really make this difficult, don't they? Play the game, and we'll just sit here for a sec. We can talk about how funny I'll be when I scream and cry. Because I will cry. Ugh. I should have known to have prepared this a little bit better because the Phasmophobia one took a lot to like set up. Okay. So I'm in the game right now. Now I just need to pull you guys up. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's scary. I don't like that. What is going on right now? Jesus Christ. What? Hello? Stop. What the world is happening? Am I lagging on stream? Hello? Yes, I am. I am lagging on stream. What the heck is going on right now? Okay. So that didn't go very well. I wonder if I do this first. Okay. Yeah, so you can see me in VR. Very cool. Perfect. Goodbye, Corgi. It almost looks like he's ready to do the opening to a Rickroll. Terrible. Looking to getting a vibe for yourself. I just got the quest. I could not possibly. Could not possibly. That's okay, though. That's okay. So now I have chat right here. Boom. Yeah, so the lag is going to be bad while it's booting up. That's the thing. But that's okay. Because now I think if I have this set up right, I should be able to just do this. And then it's going to lag. Okay, it's going to lag. still see chat. Have you got OVR? No, I probably don't because I have no clue what that is. Can you guys see the stuff happening? Oh, okay, so it's paused right now because it's loading in. Can you guys see what's going on here? No, you cannot. That's a problem. Oh, God. Wow, this is terrifying. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm opening it through Steam and not through the VR app. That's why it's acting so wonky. Yeah, so now like things are moving, right? Things are schmoving. You can see me moving. Yes, you can. Oh, dang it. Okay, that's fine. We got this figured out. Let's see if this works. Did it work? Okay, so it shut that down. All right. We're figuring this out together, chat. It's okay. It worked for Phasmophobia, and it's not for Freddy's for some reason. I think it's because on Steam VR, you can boot up Phasmophobia from the Oculus headset. That's not really a thing in Help Wanted so far. So, like, I'm in the thing. You can see me in the thing. I see chat. OVR is what streamers use for chat. Yeah, no, like, I just, like, the chat isn't the issue, because I see chat. Okay. This is good. This is good. So let's see if this works. This should work. Because I booted it up through Steam VR. It says, next up, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Yeah, you see that. Okay, cool. You see that. You're lagging like 3 minutes behind. What? Really? Uh-oh. Try and refresh the page, I guess. That's... Come on. Freddy! Freddy, my boy! Well, I'm simply just going to keep drinking. You're looking great, chat. Delicious. Okay, the up next screen has disappeared. I take it that's a good sign. Okay, come on. You got this. Hey. If not, I do have a backup plan. So don't worry about that. If this doesn't work, then I have a backup plan. Okay, I'm going to move chat right there. Come on, buddy. Boot it up. Boot it up. Ready. What's the backup? Screen sharing my monitor. Oh, it disappeared. Cheeky W.
Booting up. Okay, I wonder, will this work? What if I try and boot up Phasmophobia? What happens then? Also, should I be concerned that I can't hear anything? Oh. Oh, that happened immediately. Oh, no. Can you... Oh, chat can see that. Okay. So there's another backup plan if that doesn't work. Okay. So that works. No. Ooh, stop, stop, stop. Why am I not getting any audio? That's the part that's kind of scaring me here. I'm trying to figure that out. That's... Oh, hang on. How about this? Okay, we'll try that. There we go. Okay, I can hear it now. All right, let's see how this goes. Chat, can you guys hear the little boinks? Little boink, boink. Oops. I keep hitting the wrong button. Stop trying to play fast. I'm just gonna quit out of this and try again. Jesus. Absolute nightmare. Okay. This is a... Oh. Cool. I'm in. I see chat. Have you changed your system audio? Yes. You, and then you, and then you. Okay. Please work. I'm begging you. I hear music. Maybe it just needs a sec. Because I see it paused on the stream. Oh, but you can see this. What the heck? What? How is that even... I can see on stream that it's not loading, but it's loading it in my headset. Okay, you know what? Backup plan it is. Jesus, hey, easy, easy, easy. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna try it the screen record way. Let's see if that works better. Come on. You quit the app, quit the app. Come on. Go, go. Dude, what the heck? Oh, this is a nightmare. No pun intended. Okay. Let me try this here, chat. I'm gonna... Pardon me for the janky stream. I'm just trying something new here. Quit Steam. Okay, I'm gonna try this, all right? Let's just try this. My mic. Okay. Wait for it. Hey, you. Okay, that works, but now I can't hear it. Oh my god. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm not stalling. It's not true. Okay. So one sec while I, one sec. I'm not stalling. I'm not. It's not true. Okay, well, it won't let me raise the volume anymore, so I'm just going to crank my headphones here. All right. All right. I think I got it. Let's see if this works. You, and then you. Yes. You hear the music? Change your settings on stream. Oh my god. You guys can't hear it on the stream. Ah! Got it. You guys can't hear it on stream? Testing. Can you guys hear it? What about this? You guys hear this? The static? We can hear it. Perfect. Okay, cool. Without further ado, oh Jesus! Sorry, microphone. Hi. All right. Oh, Jesus. Oh. We can see in here. Perfect. Alrighty. I need to pull my pants up before I crap in them. Hello. Five Nights at Freddy. Are you moving? No, you're not moving. Animatronics don't. Oh, that was the pause menu. Jesus. Terrifying. Okay. I'm gonna right here. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Hi! Hi! Oh my God, you're huge! Oh my God, oh, this makes this game so much different. Oh, this makes it so different. Who's walking around? Okay. All right. Okay. What the heck? Why can't I? Oh no. Okay.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is a completely controlled environment and you aren't in any real danger. Fazbear Entertainment not responsible for real danger. Please make a selection from the virtual menu.
That's embarrassing. Baby. Okay. Okay. I would like to reposition. There we go. Hi everyone. Welcome to FNAF VR. So you guys heard the that introduction then from Scott or whoever that was? Just checking, right? You guys heard the hi, welcome to FNAF VR. So I'm gonna hit the button when you say yes. God, it's so... Oh, God. All right. Oh, Jesus. Hello.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
Hooray!
Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age. And what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience?
Woo! Darkness.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades. And while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events,
Which one?
the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves.
Lawsuits pending.
Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios
Oh my God.
that you've been fed over the last several years
so the fact
into a hilarious
that thing
VR
is like
game
almost
in the
as big
hopes
as
that
me
we can finally
is
move past these
not a good
childish
sign.
ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple
Welcome to
waiver
Fazbear Call
before you
Insurance.
play.
We're gonna proceed
It's
aggressively.
mostly
Your
just
family
legal
choice must
mumbo
first
jumbo
agree to
and
simple
isn't at
waiver
all
alert
based
to
on
come
user
with a set waiver by
experiences
type
thus
of
far
pages
or
of
injuries
the game
associated
after
with testing.
condensed into a single
Just
page.
touch the button to agree, and then we can jump right into some harmless fun that can't harm you at all in any harmful way. Thank you for playing the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
Rest your eyes while accepting these terms. Okay.
You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment
Jesus
is not
Christ.
responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
Do what now? Night sweats? Okay.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub. Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose. So,
No lore.
have fun.
No lore. Freddy Fudge Bar. Mmm. Tastes like wine. Mmm. Tastes like wine. Mmm. Tastes like... Is that butterscotch? Alright. Well, okay. So I do have the DLC for this game. However, I am going to play one of the like base games first and then switch over to the Curse of Dreadbear. So, let's see here. We've got... Oh, pardon me. Let me just step forward here. Can you still see me on screen? I'm going to back up a bit here and then do this. There we go. Perfect. Oh my god. Dark rooms. Plush trap. Oh, hello. Parts and service. I mean, I think we should start with parts and service, huh? Fix up the old animatromos. Yes, sir. Get the wine in my system. Repair Bonnie. Why is that text so high up in the sky? Grab and release to trigger. Push buttons. Uh-huh. Make repairs. You know I will. Boom, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh my God!
Welcome
Jesus
back
Christ!
to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed.
Oh, is that it?
You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
The game lagged. He's closer now. Okay. Bonnie's left eye.
Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle on your right. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear two small clicks.
Oh my God!
Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check.
It's okay.
Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note. Press the blinking button again to verify your work.
I was a music minor, so I'm kind of the best at this stuff, so. You're in tune, buddy.
Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo.
Hooray.
Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
I forgot about putting you back together. Oh my god.
Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
See you next time. I think I'm too low to the ground. Yeah, the floor is like a foot too high. Is that a foxy? Is that a pirate plunder bar? Well, boy, howdy. Down the pipe. Would you believe it? Tastes like wine. Woohoo!
Congratulations. It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content.
I sure have.
Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub. Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose. So, have fun.
Jesus Christ. Okay, cool, awesome, yeah. I hate this. I hate this. Off to Dreadbear Land. Ooh, a movie. Oh, hello. Oh, that's you clever thing, you. Because TV, not with TVs. Oh my god. You got you see some. But you're staying in place, right? You're staring at me. I don't think you were staring at me last time. You got? Don't do it. Either one of you. Okay, you're not even looking at me anymore. You see, you're fine. You're just chilling. Yeah, so the fact that I'm the height of a child in this is really concerning because. Oh, you're moving. You sure are. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, baby.
Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose. So, have fun.
Dude, the floor's at my knees. Okay, I need to fix this. I'm so sorry. 1 second, everybody. It will lag for a sec. I'm just gonna quit out of it. Jesus. That is a nightmare. Okay, yeah, 1 sec. Sorry, I know that I just closed out of this thing and we were having a really good time, but... Yeah, let me go ahead and adjust that real quick. Whew. Okay. Play in VR. Let's get it going, baby. Hopefully that fixed it. If it didn't, then I'm just the size of a child from now on, I guess. Is the game calling you short? Sure hope not. Nope. Still the size of my feet. Cool. Just make me feel short, why don't ya?
Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose.
Maze.
So
Okay,
have
pirate
fun.
Ride. Spooky Mansion. Oh, that sounds fun. Hallway. Dreadbear. I don't remember Dreadbear. Okay. Build a mangle. Danger, keep out, night. I don't remember this, chat. I have become the thing I hate. What does this do? Okay, there are some other ones. Oh, but none for the DLC, I see. Hello, car. Fall Fest 83. The lore? Lore? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I can adjust my height with this. I can be tall. I can be tall. Animatronics don't scare me that much. Okay. Yeah, this is a good height. Yeah, this is a good height. Alright, so let me go ahead and readjust the view. Alright, I guess I'll just stick with this for now. I want to play some games. I want to play some spookies. I've become the very thing I swore to destroy. Please forgive me. Hello, there's a house up there. I wonder if anything has changed this year that wasn't here last year. Okay. Well, let's do night one. I'm not sure what this is, so I would love to see. What could go wrong? Danger, keep out. Push buttons. Use light to scare animatronics. Oh. There's an axe in that pumpkin. Can I take that with me, please? Oh my god, I don't want to do this. Survive until 6 a.m.? Oh no, it's just a Five Nights at Freddy's game. It's a whole game. Okay. Okay. No, I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh no! No! Hello? Hello? No! No, 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 no. Oh, God! Ah! Buddy! Oh my God! Ah! No, no, I changed my mind! I changed my mind! Turn it on! Turn it back on! Turn the light on! Ah! Get out of here! What was that? It was sneaking around. He was sneaking and snoozing. Oh. Hello? Hello? Ah! Oh. Okay. Why aren't you? Why aren't you? No, no, come back, come back. We were just having a great conversation. Ah! I mean, yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 What? Ah! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! They are 10 feet tall. Oh! You go away! Oh my God. Oh, I'm shaking. Hey, you! Stop it! Don't giggle at me. I'm very sensitive. I wish you wouldn't. Okay. 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 Nobody's coming. 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 It's okay. We're back up. 100%. Oh my God. Hi, Bonnie. No, that's Freddy. Uh-huh. 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 What is that? Yeah, Jesus Christ! Uh-huh. Yeah, is that a fact? Check some cameras. Security? Get out of here, Chica. Idiot. God, you suck, dude. Okay. Ah! Oh my God! Why? Would you? I'm gonna have a heart attack. Hi, Jackson. Nice to see you. Oh. Huh? Uh-huh. Wait, sorry, I'll open you in a sec. Is there a dartboard? Yeah. Okay. Is there a dartboard? We need to hit the werewolf posters or something? Oh, balloons! Yeah! Perfect. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh my God. My control's stuck. You know what would be really cruel? I have no points to turn on blurb. Unfortunately for you, I disabled it. Maybe I'll enable it. Actually, I will hear Courtney pounds on the door because I'm right next to the door. So, thanks for giving her that idea. I'm gonna take this coat off. This coat is really Oh, my heart. Oh, I need to drink. Oh, I need a drink right now. Hang on. Does this work? What happens if I do this? What happens if I do? Okay, so it doesn't like when I do that. Not a fan of that. Okay. Cool. Good to know. It is not a fan of when I hit that button. I need drinks. Where did I... Oh, no! No, no, no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! I hit a button while I was trying to get wine! I'm dude, I'm sweating up a storm right now. Okay. Okay.
Welcome aboard Captain Foxy's Pirate Adventure!
Thank
You
you.
can help me with this here
Oh,
adventure
you
by
suck!
shooting
You
the
suck!
target
You
with
suck!
that
You're
red
dumb!
cannon.
You're dumb
Do
for
your
it!
best, or I'll send you to
You suck and you're
Danger
stupid for it! And you should be ashamed of yourself. I can hear you
Keep
knocking.
your hands inside the ride at all times, or you'll
Oh
end
my
up
god. Oh.
Ahoy!
Oh, you suck! Oh, ahoy!
Set sail for treasure!
Oh, this is just a nice it's Buzz Lightyear games at Disney. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. This is pleasant. I'll take this. I keep that thing on. Yeah, who wants some? Who wants some, huh? I'll make that passive blast sideways. Boom, baby, what's up? Oh, I'm on a hot streak now.
It means no more. It means the rapid.
Oh, this is just pleasant. I'm shooting. I'm phaser blasting, baby. Security breach could never. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Take that, you herbivore.
Get a box. Oh yeah, that's my buddy right there. We're friends. Did terrify me in the title screen. Yeah. See, we're chilling now. This is a good game. This is a fun game.
Fire in the hole!
Whoa! Oh, this is cute. Oh my god. Questions? Oh, I'm so gotta give you a sec. I'm being eaten by a kraken. Okay. Hello, Chica. Foxy, you're holding your breath. I love it. Well, this is just cute.
Ghost pirates!
Ghost pirates! They'll always get you, those ghost pirates. Bye, idiot ghost pirates. You ain't got nothing
The
on me.
real treasure was friendship all along. Happy birthday!
But there's like actual treasure there, right? Right? Foxy?
Now, let's see how you did.
Oh my god. This is so cute when you're not trying to kill me. Like, that is a cool animatronic. It's a cool pirate. Son of a... I thought you were cool. We just had a moment. What's so fun? Whatever. What's up with that? Stop it. Stop it. It's not funny. Okay, what? There's a pirate ship over there now. That wasn't there before. That pirate ship was not there. Okay, well, apparently there's dinner questions, so chat, I'll be right back. Oh, don't go anywhere, you know. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Now would be a good time to refresh your page because the lagging is over. So rest assured, okay, I'll be right back.
Hey chat, what's up? Nice to see you. It's time for a costume change. Hee hee, hoo hoo. Maybe his reaction time will sync up with the stream delay. Is the stream delay that bad? Because I can always like end the stream and start it back up if the delay is that bad. I don't know if that would fix it, but hey Axel, what's up, man? Sorry, I don't know how long ago you said that message. That reminds me, I'm gonna do this real quick. One sec. Restream chat and chat box need to be swapped out. There we go. You need to start selling Mountain Dew in boxes like they do with cheap wine. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. So here's the thing. During an unboxing video a while ago, I was sent this. What happens if I refresh this YouTube? Is it that behind? Is it that bad? It's pretty bad. Okay, cool. It's not too bad. It's not the best though. Okay, cool. Well, I got this from an unboxing video and I was saving it for a special occasion, and what more special occasion than costume rotations doing spooky stuff, you know? Spooky and scary. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I'm going to take some more wine. By the way, the cup says I was told there'd be wine, and I did buy this of my own volition at a dollar store. Everything is okay, ISP. Pumpkin spice candle's not doing too hot right now. I'm thinking the cinnamon might need to come out. And it's going to. Cinnamon stick. How does it smell? Like cinnamon. If you'd believe it. If you would believe it. Okay. The grand unboxing here. This must, Jesus Christ, this is, that's so perfect. Shout out to Valerie for getting me this, by the way. Little V Sween. All right, on it goes. Wow, that is not even. Oh no. Oh, this looks nothing like Mario's mustache. Does it? Maybe I don't know what Mario's mustache looks like. Maybe if I curled it up like that. You know, we'll just leave it like that. See if it passes the drink test. Wow, it does not. So much wine just got stuck in there. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tell you what, beats handcuff, scotch tape and handcuff felt to your face though. Alrighty, let's see. I'll go ahead and pull up my Twitch on top of my restream. There we go. I like this mustache better. I don't. I look like a homie named Bruno, like Courtney. I think one of the new costumes is gonna have to be that striped singlet. Then I'll wear this mustache because homies who lift like kettlebells out in their sleep get to wear mustaches like this. Homies named Bruno get to rock this kind of turn it upside down. It's gonna lose all of its stick. Oh, okay, so I can't. It is. It is adhesive to that part of my lip where hair doesn't grow. That's so embarrassing. That's so funny. Okay, yeah, I hate this mustache. Like, looks wise, it feels like a cat, and that I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, that's getting So much wine on it. All right. Back to the scares, I suppose. Back to the spookies and the scaries. Oh, just you wait. Oh, I got to put socks on you, you dirty dogs, you. Oh, chat. You almost got me. Never catching me slipping up. Because I never missed a day. Because I ain't the one. I've had to explain what WikiFeed is to too many people to end up on it on my own. All right. Okay. Anyway. Okay. All right, we got some layers here. So, first things first, the headset. Uh-oh. We're back. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Hello, hello? Yes, we're back. Okay. And then, the Mario hat. You love it. You love to see it. And then, the headphones. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. Oh, my God. Hi. Chat. Oh, no. Where's my Twitch chat? Okay. The stream might lag. 1 second. I'm going to try and get Twitch chat back here. Okay. If we're going for accuracy, you should be embedding that cinnamon stick in the mustache. Oh, God. Okay. Let me go ahead and get myself orientated. Reset my view. All right. Let's go. I'm glad that it sent me to a nice one at the very least. That was kind of them. So, thank you, FNAF. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, I can't. There's no sound. Hello? I might have to quit out of it and join again. What the heck? Hello? Yo? Oh, my bad. I gotta pull the mic back out. Sorry, chat. I keep forgetting to do that. There we go. Okay. Jesus Christ. What the heck? Hello? What? I can't hear it but I'll turn those on, sure.
Okay. Why is the audio not working now? What the heck? Oh, this is trippy. Oh, that's trippy. One sec, chat. We'll figure. Is that what I look like? Jesus Christ, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, indeed. Okay. I need to figure out why this ain't working. If I just close out of it, I can hear the quest. We're good on that front. Chat's right here on my end. We need it for your wiki feed? No, thank you. That's okay. No wiki feed for you. Okay, I'm just gonna, let's try and restart this here. You can hear this, you can hear this. Yup. Perfect. Okay. See if the sound works. Let's go. Oh, chat's gone. That's really weird. The audio just stopped working all of a sudden. But only for the game. You know what, chat? Maybe... Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what, chat? Maybe that's a sign that we should just kind of call it a night, you know? We had our goofs and our gaffs and our scares and our screams. We read some spooky stories. Maybe we just call it a night, you know? Little Spooktacular event. It was a good time. I think we had a good time. I might continue to play, honestly, just like off stream. If I can figure out how to get the audio to work at least. Oh, Jesus. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, everybody. Well then. Oh, God. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for everything this month. I think this is the right one. No, it's this one. Okay. So does this work then? Yeah, that does. Perfect. Yeah, you guys have been absolutely insanely supportive this month, and I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, truly. And I can't thank you guys enough for the support that I've had.
This is the most I've streamed in a very long time, I'm pretty sure. And I would like to get back to doing a regular schedule. I really enjoyed the fact that we branched out and tried different games. And I'm excited to go back to doing a couple of the things that we were used to as well. Of course, like, I love Halloween so much. So much. But, oh, Grim, thank you so much for gifting a sub. That's very kind. You guys are great. I really appreciate you. It's weird that I get to do this, and even weirder the fact that people want to watch it. So thank you guys very much. I'm no longer embarrassed to like tell people that I'm a streamer, and some of that is because of like the change in societal culture, but it's also a big part because of you guys. You make me excited to do this, and if I didn't enjoy it, then I wouldn't do it. And hopefully that comes across that I'm enjoying what I do in the content that I put out. I am just kind of trying to set this back up. I kind of really messed this mic up here, didn't I? Pardon me, Mr. Creeper, sir. Okay. You guys are awesome, though. I really appreciate it. Happy Halloween. Please send your costumes in my Discord. I would love to see what you guys all dressed up as. We got fun stuff on the horizon. We got a futon coming. I can't think of anything more fun than that. Are you kidding me? Like a futon? That's great. What? So, on that note, everybody, thank you for watching, even though it was very scuffed. And take it easy. We'll be back in November. Could be tomorrow. Maybe I'll take the day off because I kind of went hard in the paint for Halloween, for October, I guess. But you guys are great, and take it easy. Have a do on me. You guys deserved it.